Hello dear students, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss the alcohol, phenol and ether chemical properties. So this is the fifth video regarding to the alcohol, phenol, ether. Subscribe now, check out all other videos so you can get better understanding of this. We are going through the chemical properties now. Okay, link will be in the description for the previous videos, just go and check it out. So we know that the order of reactivity of alcohol, is CH3OH is highly reactive, then 1 degree, then 2 degree, then 3 degree alcohols. Okay, so basically this channel is all about 15-minute short videos, so you can understand the concept very better. Okay, the next reaction we are going to discuss is, this is the second number reaction, which is ester formation. First we have discussed one method in which ROR will be formed. When ROH react with sodium metal, it will give ether. Okay, the second is ester formation. So this is very common reaction, you must have heard about it. The alcohol reacts with carboxylic acid to form ester, RCOO, ester plus H2O. Okay, let's go with the example. The example will be this: suppose CH3 COOH plus C2H5OH. So in the presence of dilute acid, you can write down with me, it will form CH3 COO C2H5 plus water. So this is ethyl acetate. So this will be the reaction. We will go through the mechanism in our next videos of mechanisms. The third reaction is from Grignard reagent or with Grignard reagent. This is very common reaction, and in this alkane will be formed, the formation of alkanes. How come? Let's start the general reaction. ROH react with R-MgX, this is Grignard reagent, to form R-H plus ROMgX. Let's go with the example. CH3OH, okay, react with CH3 MgCl or MgBr to give, what will be the formation? CH, both will be attached, right? So CH3 plus OMG OHBr. Okay, this will be the reaction. The next reaction we are going to discuss is reaction due to, this is very important points. Remember, reaction due to OH group. It means cleavage of COH. Okay, so the first reaction in this with is with HX. So the above reactions were all about cleavage of OH bond like that, and in this reaction now we are going to understand the cleavage between C and OH bond. Before we were just breaking down OH bond due to its acidic nature, which is kind of, alcohol is less acidic in nature, and its reactivity is CH3OH is highest, then 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree. In this case of reaction due to OH bond, it means the cleavage of bond between carbon and oxygen. As you know that the reaction with HX, Here the alcohol react with HX, ROH react with HX in the presence of what? Yeah, anhydrous ZnCl2. This is common, right? It will give Rx plus H2O. Example C2H5OH react with HBr, anhydrous LCl3 or ZnCl2, anhydrous ZnCl2. This will give C2H5Br plus water molecule. Remember ZnCl2 is act as a catalyst. Why? Because it is dehydrating agent. Water molecule को बाहर निकालता है. Dehydrating agent. And also it prevent reverse reaction. Prevent reverse reaction. It prevent reverse reaction. So if we are talking about reactivity order for this reaction, then remember carbocation stability depends. So alcohol tertiary 3 degree must, then 2 degree, then 1 degree. It depends on carbocation stability. The third part, because we are breaking the bond C और O के बीच में, the third part is HX reactivity, which is HI is more reactive because of the size, then HBr, then HCl, then HF. HF is less reactive in this reaction. Okay, so this must note in your notebook. The second reaction we are going to discuss in this part is with PX5 or PX3. Suppose SOCl2 also. SOCl2 also. Let's discuss reactions one by one. So if we have alcohol ROH react with PX5 during the heating it will form RX plus the products are important, POX3 plus HX. For example, C2H5OH reacts with PCl5. By heating it will give C2H5Cl, POCl3 plus HCl. The second reaction we are going to discuss in this, 3 moles of ROH react with what? PX3. Shabash. PX3. It will give 3 moles of RX plus H3PO3. H3PO3, you can write down the example of C2H5OH. How many moles? 3 moles. This is the example regarding that. This is the reaction. React with PCl3. By heating, it will give 3 moles of RCl. RCl what? C2H5Cl plus H3PO3. Next reaction we are going to discuss in this is with SOCl2, right? ROH plus SOCl2. Third part of reaction. Third. In the presence of pyridine, what we have to use? Pyridine. It will give RCl plus which gas? SO2 plus acid HCl. Acid HCl. You can write down the example also again. C2H5OH react with SOCl2, not Cl3. SOCl2 in the presence of pyridine. It will give C2H5Cl plus SO2 plus HCl. C2H5Cl plus SO2 plus HCl. So these are the reaction important for both, right? Here the pyridine gives the byproduct SO2 and HCl from here, and it is better method basically. So pyridine is used, right? And it will give the products like products SO2 and HCl, right, with C2H5Cl. So this method is known as Dawson's method. Dawson's method. If we are trying to react with ROH with directly Cl2, no reaction. Trying to react ROH with S2Cl2 also, it will also no reaction. So only it reacts with PX3, PX5 and SO2. So only SOCl2. SOCl2. Okay. The third reaction we are going to discuss in this, the cleavage of C, ये वाला bond, CO bond. Reaction number 3 is with NH3. So we have to direct ROH is heated with NH3 in the presence of Al2O3. The temperature will be 350 degrees Celsius. It will give amine plus water molecule. Let's write down the reaction also. C2H5OH heated with NH3 ammonia in the presence of Al2O3, 350 degrees Celsius. It will give C2H5 NH2 plus H2. Okay. The next reaction we are going to discuss, number 6. Reaction of whole ROH. The reaction of ROH. First we have discussed the reaction of cleavage of OH bond, then CO bond, then the reaction of whole ROH is the third part. In this we will start with dehydration. So if alcohols को हमें alkene में convert करना है, if we need to convert alcohol to alkene, or depend on the dehydrating agent, temperature and amount of alcohol. So alcohol can be converted into alkene as well as ether also, and it depends on the amount of alcohol, temperature and dehydrating agent. So we are going to some dehydrating agents like H2SO4 आप use कर सकते हो, or you can use concentrated H2, that is also dehydrating agent. L2O3, all are dehydrating agents. So these dehydrating agents convert alcohol into alkene or ether. Let's discuss one by one. So suppose the first reaction we are going to discuss in this, when alcohol is in excess, alcohol हमने excess में लिया है, and H2SO4 आपने dehydrating reagent use किया है at 140 degree Celsius temperature, तो ether बनेगा. What will be the formation? Ether. कैसे? ROH plus ROH plus करो H2SO4, इडियट बनेगा. एट पहले आप 100 डिग्री और 110 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे इसको बॉईल करो. इट विल फॉर्म RHSO4 प्लस H2. ये इंटरमीडिएट बन गया. अब इस फर्दर RHSO4 को again it reacts with ROH at 140 degrees Celsius. It will give ROR plus H2SO4. So this is two-step reaction. You can write down the example with it. The common example, C2H5OH react with H2SO4 at 100 to 110 degrees Celsius. It will give C2H5HSO4 and water molecule will be released, dehydrating. So this is called ethyl hydrogen sulfate. Ethyl hydrogen sulfate. Now this ethyl hydrogen sulfate C2H5HSO4 again react with C2H5OH, again C2H5O, C2H5 plus H2SO4. This will be the final product, diethyl ether. So these are the reactions related to it. If we react at 170 degrees Celsius, it will form ethene. Remember,